Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tech Tuesday, where I talk about the technology and the techniques that go into the projects that I'm involved with. Today we're going to be talking about Avid. I know I'm going to get flack for this by saying that Avid is the king of editorial. You'll be arguing, oh, FCP is better and Premiere is better. In Hollywood, it is Avid. Avid is king. One of the big things that I've been working on is trying to learn this piece of software. As a guy that wants to make his career working in post-production, and especially in editorial, you have to know Avid in order to be competitive. Today we're going to be talking about a recent film that I shot on vinyl culture. I made a film about Amoeba Records, and I had the privilege of interviewing Mark Weinstein, who's one of the co-founders. It's so easy to get stagnant in terms of challenging yourself and trying new things and trying to grow as a filmmaker. So for this project especially, I really wanted to try something different. The biggest challenge with this project was not necessarily telling the story. It was really learning Avid. Avid is its own beast. I mean, if you're like me and you make the leap from Premiere to Avid, you will find that Avid is clunky. It is a very, very ugly interface, and it is different. Avid forces you to not only start by organizing the project early on, but it forces you to cut the way Avid wants to be cut. And when first getting started, this doesn't seem very intuitive in terms of the things that Avid wants you to do. It feels incredibly unnatural to be doing it the way Avid wants, as opposed to, say, Final Cut or Premiere. You can just start slinging stuff around very quickly, and you can just dive in and figure it out as you go. My first piece of advice is take a moment, learn Avid, learn how the system works, because in doing so, it will make your life easier when you ultimately decide to start cutting. Something like this, the biggest thing for any professional creative is just understanding how this system works and understanding your keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts are really the power of any professional application. If you know your keyboard backwards and forwards, you're going to be able to get your work done faster. Right now, after cutting this project on Avid, I'm kind of split on how I feel about it. On one hand, I do not like how it necessarily handles media. I know it's pretty superior once you get used to it, but with MXF files, trying to bring them into Avid, it was really clunky and it was really processor and time intensive compared to Premiere, where I can just drag, drop, and go. And then basic functions of any title or After Effects work makes it really challenging, because unlike Premiere, it forces you to go outside of the program, render the clip out in order to bring it back into Avid. I would much rather just send it to After Effects and have a dynamic link. I love the speed that comes with Avid. Once you understand the tools that Avid has and how it works, editing on a platform like Avid is really, really fast. I found myself doing things in Avid that would normally take me a couple more clicks to get done in a timely manner. My best advice, if you are an editor and you're considering Los Angeles, New York, or another major market, is you really have to know both platforms. Really, at the end of the day, Avid is just a tool that helps us get our job done, just as much as Premiere. Anyways, wanted to make something quick. It is 2017, really want to get back into this. If you have thoughts or opinions, put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And as always, create, share, and sustain the life you want. Get out there and make some stellar work, guys. I'll talk to you soon.